Hi, Terry Michael, the Bible lady here, with Passover, Easter, and the bunny. First, I want to wish my family and all of you, my friends, a happy Easter. This is the greatest of all events to celebrate. It is. Happy Easter and happy Passover. Yes, Passover and Easter, they're linked together forever. Even though they happen separately, they are linked together. See, when Jesus was resurrected, he completed the work of the cross and he provided release for us from bondage. He gave us new life. And just as Passover, the Israelites, when they left Egypt, they were released from bondage and they had new life. They were saved by a lamb, and so are we. We're saved by the Lamb of God. You know, it seemed quiet after the death of Christ. It went kind of dormant. There was nothing going on. The tomb was closed, but there was a lot underground because that's where Jesus went. In 1 Peter 3:18 it says, "For Christ also died for sins once and for all, the just for the unjust, in order that he could bring us to God, having been put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the spirit, in which also he went and made proclamation to the spirits now in prison, who were once disobedient." Now these were when the patience of God, it says, was kept waiting in the days of Noah during the construction of the ark, in which a few, that is just 8 persons, were brought safely through the water. And Bible scholars, they note that Jesus preached to the fallen angels when he descended. So he brought them during those quiet day, that quiet day in between Friday and Sunday. He was down underneath the ground, bringing them release to those who would listen, just as now. And I'm really, wow, I'm really grateful for what he did. I'm thankful today for my new life. I'm thankful I won't spend eternity below, separated from God. I don't think anybody really wants to spend eternity there. I want to ask you a question. Do you have a hope above in heaven with Jesus? As I read earlier, Christ also died for sins once for all, the just for the unjust, in order that he might bring us to God. That's what he wanted to do, is bring us to God. So wouldn't this Easter be a great time to begin your new life, this Easter and Passover? And you might think, well, what about the bunny? Oh, we'll talk about him another time, maybe next time. I just wish you a super blessed Easter. Until then, God bless.